niggas with the shit, they'll shoot you in your heart. You don't fuck with new niggas, don't fuck with real niggas, don't fuck with real niggas, when they go, like real, what I be real niggas, when I go, real nigga, I act real nigga, real nigga, yeah, don't be real nigga, that ain't real, good, bang, give it bang, 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 good, bang, give it bang, 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 good, bang, give it bang, bang, bang.
What's happening, everybody? Oh, wow. It's Arc Raiders time. Hang on a second. See what we can get here. That's not what. You're so fucking stupid. Um, try it again. There we go. Okay, window capture, since you want to just like get in the way. Let's do you. All right. Anyways, yeah, welcome. Welcome to the nonsense. Look at that right off the rip. We're already getting bot comments from Kick. You know, funny enough, Kick is really the only place I see comments like that coming in here. And we're double fisting the nicotine. Okay, we keep telling ourselves that's what's in here because I haven't had any for. I don't think I need to state the obvious reasons, but here we go. Um, you know, maybe some people got it a little easier than others. Maybe some people's problems they have ain't that big a deal. But that's not why we're here. There's double fist the geek bars. Well, technically one's empty, so it has like remnants of nicotine, while the other doesn't. So, yeah, you know, no zaw, fresh out, but it's okay. I made more soup today. Some good soup too. Potato sausage. It's fennel whiskey sausage. Um, and the potatoes is like a puree sort of thing. So that's the body of the soup, as you would think it would be like some broth or something. No, it's well, it is, but it's put it this way. I'm still working on perfecting the recipe, but this is what it is basically, right? Get some sausage, cut the sausage into pieces, all right? If you know what I mean, little sausage link action, cut up into pieces, right? Now, there's a lot more that can be done as far as cooking and wizardry to make this recipe and soup all that much more better. So anyone who knows how to cook is going to hear this and go, "What the fuck? Do you even know how to cook, dude? Like that's some basic witchcraft," which you wouldn't be wrong. As where I'm sauteing or as where I'm browning sausage, I could be sauteing some onions as well, or eat my ass. Okay, so doing it the lazy way, it still tastes good. So you brown the sausage, right? Iron skillet action because that's the best way to do that. Iron skillet. Okay. If you ain't browning anything or cooking it in an iron skillet, that Teflon shit, that's your own damn fault. But get good, get an iron skillet. Plus, not for nothing, didn't know if you knew this or not. Iron skillets are pretty much like the only metalware I'm aware of, cookingware, that you can take straight from the stove to the sink without problems with your pan. And if some of you are already doing that, taking your normal non cast iron pans from the stove to the sink. Well, go ahead and take a second look at it. Does it look a little warped? You're welcome. That's just basic shit right there. Now, besides that, cast iron skillet, some butter action, right? Because we're putting some butter in there with the sausage to brown it because it gives it that nice little buttery taste, right? And all that. Now, brown the butter, right? You get the potatoes, you cut it into quarters. These are yellow potatoes, not russets or some fucking shit. Yellow potatoes, okay? Cut them into quarters. Maybe cut the quarters in half, okay? That if that went over your head, I don't know what to tell you. Go back to second grade. So you cut the quarters in half. Bam! You take those, you get them in a bowl, some oil, some sea salt. I have sea salt flakes, so I crush them up. Yeah. Do a little bit of this guy, right? Do a little bit of this number. Get it in there, right, with some paprika, not too much, because there's going to be paprika in the soup, so we don't want to fucking, overdo it. So you just do salt and potatoes, and you roast them in the oven at 400 for like 20 minutes, 22 minutes, until they're nice and they're roasted potatoes, oven roasted potatoes, right? Now keep in mind this is the next level up part of my soup recipe because I keep doing different things with it, trying to perfect it. So this may not be the optimal way. This is the most recent way I did it. While those are roasting, you get like 3 good sized yellow potatoes. You cut them up in quarters, not half, not quarters and half, quarters, just quarters, right? You stop there. Full stop. Okay. Take those potatoes, you boil them up in some water. But what do we put in this mystery water? Well, we can put some chicken broth in it, or sorry, bouillon. So it makes chicken broth. You could be a bitch and put chicken broth in it, but I don't know. Bouillon seems kind of like the way to go. What are they? And then you take some chicken bone broth, bones of the beast. And then, you put a little bit of that in there. You don't want too much of that action in there, but you put enough in there, right? And then you just kind of let that boil, right? You got some paprika, you got your basic seasonings, onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, salt, a little paprika for a little something a little extra, a little smoked paprika, for the smoked sausage, right? That's the kind of sausage I had. Eh, You let that baby boil. Once it's done boiling, you stick that potatoes and the water. You don't drain that shit. No, 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 no. That's the broth. What are you doing? You stick all of that bitch up in the blender. You blend it together into a nice potato broth sort of puree. Okay. By the way, when you're cutting up these potatoes, leave the skins on. I know it sounds crazy, but you'd be fucked to find out there's a lot of good stuff in that skin for you. So here we are. It's nasty, whatever, but when it's pureed and absolutely atomized within a blender, you ain't really gonna taste it. So you know what I mean? So you'll be fine. Ain't the end of the world, you ain't gonna die. So, if anything, it's good for you. There you go. Right. And then once you got it all pureed up, you're gonna put everything together and just kind of let it sit there on a lowest heat possible for like a few minutes. Now, if you want to spice it up, so far what I've done extra with this recipe is adding half and half during the blending process, just a little bit, a little cream. Milk, no. Heavy cream, you're insane. Half and half, just about right. Um, yeah, and you can put some kale in there. This, you put spinach in that bitch and watch that shit wilt until about nothing. Anyways, enough of me yapping about my wizardry. Let's get into some mark raiders. Mark raiders, actually. I have been making, or still in the process, if you will, of making some changes for the better for myself, right? And a part of that was going to be not streaming for a while, but you know what? I like streaming. I do like kind of, when I got my days off or I'm chilling at home, getting up on the stream and streaming a little gameplay action. Would be smoking, but I guess we're joking. Because we ain't got shit to smoke. Except the code left in this fucking thing. And nicotine. Nicotine. We keep telling ourselves that's what it is. And believe it or not, dude, this is what's kind of fucked me up. This Geek Bar right here, right? Sour apple ice. Do you know what this one is? The nicotine one? Won't tell anybody. Sour apple ice. No way, right? You wouldn't believe it. So check this out. This non-nicotine shit. Okay? Fool me once, fool me head ass. This shit, if you're like, I don't know, placebo, it could fool you. However, there's one distinct thing as to why non-nicotine vapes wouldn't work for me is to trick my brain into think I'm getting nicotine. Because I'm looking for the depressed reaction upon my body from the nicotine. I am looking for a specific response that my body has from the nicotine. That's what I want. And a lot of people do, yes. But by the way people say it, it's like, no, I couldn't trick myself like that. Because I'm not feeling the whole reason as to why I'm doing this. Which is that rush of, you know, that relaxation and depression on the body. In the, you know, that I don't get that with the non-nic. Not at all. So it's like, I guess if I'm stupid, I could trick myself, but I feel like I just, you know, it's like why placebo I think wouldn't work on me, because once I figure out it's placebo, it's fucking over. Maybe that's universal, you know? Who knows? Anyways, this is our loadout to go out to, I don't fucking know where. I guess we'll go to Spaceport. Oh, you know, we'll go to the damn Battlegrounds. Nah, the Harvester's there. We're going to Spaceport. I went to the one of the last games. I think it was the last game I was in where I had the oh fuck you, where I had the Harvester. And some dipshit tried to shoot at me. Thought shit was cute. Does this need to be repaired? No? Okay. I gotta upgrade it though. No, I can't. Yes, I can upgrade it. This, I don't. We're gonna go here. And we'll max this guy out. Beautiful. Now, I need to kind of work on upgrading these benches, and one of the ones I wanna work on upgrading is this one. I need 2 more Hornet drivers and 3 power cables. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna look up where like. You know what? We're just on Spaceport. I would go to Stella because I feel like that's a place that would have something like power cables. Either that or the Buried City, but I like, fuck it. I want to go attack an arc like a Leaper or a Bastion. Spaceport so far. Let me tell you something about the Leapers, real quick. All right. Excuse me. Whoa. I don't think you understand. Me and the Leapers, mortal enemies. It is on site with any Leaper. You get it? Cool. Leapers, I don't like them. Very, very far. Very far indeed. A little too far. Too far for me. Not far enough for the president. I don't know. That was something. We tried to do that. How about that? Yeah, I gotta do this every fucking game just to get the mic to work.
Tian Wen here. You can call in a drop from a supply call station. Just keep your gun at the ready when one comes down. They tend to be like honey to flies.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Whoa. reason we're experiencing some major laggage. My damn Ethernet cable got damaged. So I have to fucking use gay-ass Wi-Fi until I get... Look at this. Look at this! What the fuck is happening? You know what? I get paid today, so I don't know if I'll be able to get a new one today, because I don't make a whole lot of money. But, at least while I'm out today, let's see if I can get an Ethernet cable. So I don't have to deal with this fucking shit. What? Bueno, eh? Alright. Crap, might have fucked up. Look at this. This thing is lagging so bad. What the fuck? Holy hell, dude. I don't know if my bullets killed it or if my lag killed it. I couldn't fucking tell. Holy shit. And there's another. Yep, follow me, Clanker. I know you will. Yep, over here. Come on. You can do it. You're not the one I need. Hey, how's it going? I'm friendly. Fuck. No. You're not the one. Oh my lord, look at this lag. What the hell? How's it going? Look at this fucking lag, dude. Oh my god! Dude, this is actually unplayable right now. I'm just gonna extract. This is fucking stupid. Out. Yeah, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck is this, huh? What is this? This is really fucking retarded. No, this is unplayable. Another match, another game, do anything other than fucking do this crap, dude. Yeah. Figure it out, game. Where am I at? Am I 20 feet ahead of me or 20 feet behind me? Okay. Fuck. I would fight the Clanker, but there's no point. I'm gonna die. Good lag. Get around. Yep, doesn't matter. Already activated. Dude, what the fuck? Stop. What the hell? Oh my god, dude! This fucking lag is pissing me off. I'm gonna die for this stupid fucking lag. Fucking clanker, bitch, cocksucker. Alright, let's get out of here. Hopefully. Look at this. Look at this shit. What the fuck, dude? Who would have guessed that an Ethernet cable was keeping me from having this shit happen? How pathetic is that, huh? Big 26, I gotta have a fucking cable hardwired to my router. How's it going? You know what's even crazier? I'm the only person awake or using any type of devices in my home. So I don't know how it is, you know, that my connection's just absolutely so terrible that I can't multi-stream and fucking play a game on Wi-Fi. What's up with that? You know, Bill Gates, instead of you going out there and, you know, touching kids, maybe you should work on, you know, making everyone's fucking internet experience a bit better. I don't know. Maybe a good thought. I know Bill Gates has nothing to do with that. I'm just crashing out, but, you know, thought it'd be funny. He kind of does, you know, Microsoft. Just like Microsoft, Bill Gates is full of viruses.